Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, this is going to be another video of the Divine Alchemist. We're talking about decoding numbers, okay? In the most simplest form, straightforward form as possible, okay? So let's get started, guys. I just did a video not too long ago talking about angel number, I believe it was 345, 213, and 243, okay? I am going to see if I can try to do like higher numbers, like double digit numbers, like when you see angel number, 10 or 15 or, 22, 15, like that kind of stuff. I'll probably go more in depth, but let's get started, guys. Let's see, what numbers I can show you guys for today. I am going to pick some random numbers, so obviously take what resonates with you. Let me see if I can do 410. Some of you guys could see this angel number sometimes, and I'm also going to do, let's see, 225, and I'm going to see if I can do another one. Okay, so these are random. Some of these numbers you may be seeing on the time. You might not. These could just be numbers that you guys could see in general, okay? So let's get started, okay? I'm going to do the first one. So the first one is 410, okay? 4 talks about, again, we're going to go this like last time, okay? 4 talks about stability and foundation. So I'm going to write stability here. Okay. 1 talks about new beginnings and leadership, okay? So I'm going to put leadership here instead. Okay, and then 0 talks about starting fresh, okay? So I'm going to put like infinity here, because that's what the number means as well, okay? So I'm going to write infinity there, okay? Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so with infinity, this is talking about, for some of you guys, like the potential that lies before changes that come ahead. So like, again, this is like a blank slate when it comes to new beginnings, unity, eternity, spiritual awakening, especially when it comes to undergoing a spiritual awakening. This could be about a spiritual awakening in your life, a job, career, whatever it is, right? But it does indicate like there is like some type of new love adventure, or that your perspective on, relationships are evolving, okay? So take what resonates with you when it comes to 0. That's why I said it's a fresh start, okay? It's like a blank slate, just like how I started with this paper, right? It's blank, but now I'm writing something down on it, okay? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? So now when we go more in depth with these numbers, right? We talk about the number 4, okay? So if I'm going to write this down here, okay, 4 is talking about the builder. Okay, so are you building your own stability? How are you building your stability, and what stability are you building at this time? Do you have a plan? Are there some type of order, structure, responsibility? You know what I mean? So what are you doing to be the builder when it comes to your stability? Okay. Okay. 1, like I said, 1 talks about new beginnings, okay? This is becoming the initiator. Okay, are you initiating your own leadership? How are you doing this? Are you motivating yourself, right? Are you becoming original, like being more original in your own self, individuality, taking initiative as well when it comes to this? What exactly are you doing when it comes to your stability, okay? So this is about you being the initiator, right? But this is about being a leader, okay? So I'm going to put I guess I put leadership because that's what I put too. I'm just going to keep it the same. I don't want to confuse anybody. Okay. So again, like I said, the builder is about stability. Okay, what are you building? Okay, the initiator is leadership. So what leadership are you taking to build your own stability? And like I said, 0 is talking about new beginnings. Okay, so when we talk about 0, we talk about infinity. Okay. So this is a fresh start. Okay, this is also when it comes to unity within yourself, okay, and who you are as a person, right? So again, with the builder, okay, it's talking about hard work, discipline, structure, okay, practicality. With the initiator, which is taking leadership, okay, this is about you stepping in independence. So what are you needing to be original with, okay? Is it your content? Is it the work that you're doing? What is it that you're doing that makes it feel like it's original, okay? And infinity, like I said, is about source, okay? So some of you guys, when it comes to you receiving, you know, numbers from source, this is about vibration. This is about love, okay? And again, also when it comes to like potential and possibilities, right? There's new opportunities coming towards you. There's new unity and eternity when it comes to existence, you know, and boundless opportunities for you. So some of you guys, when it comes to boundless opportunities, there's a reason why you guys could be seeing angel number 1010 and things of that matter. Okay. So when we move on now to 2215, it's basically the same thing, but we have 2 of these numbers. Okay. So we can actually double this. Okay. So when we talk about number 2, we talk about balance. So we can actually talk about balance, but not only just balance, we also can talk about partnerships. Okay. 1 talks about leadership, right? Which we already talked about. So let's do new beginnings instead. Let's switch it up. Okay, and then 5 talks about freedom and change, okay? So when it comes to change, we'll do that instead. Okay, so we have 2 2s. The reason why I put balance and partnerships is because there are 2 2s, and that means you're doing both, okay, as the peacemaker, okay? So I'm going to put this because there's 2 of them. So I'm just going to connect these 2 together because they're the same. Okay, so now with 1, okay, let me just bring this over here. Okay, 1, we talked about new beginnings, right? So this is the initiator. And if you notice, some of these are repeating over and over again because when you take these numbers and you simplify them lower into their first form, that's basically all you're doing, but it's just in a bigger number and a bigger message for you to understand the message more in depth on what it is that you need to do, okay? So again, we have here the initiator for 1, okay? And then for 5, okay, we have here the explorer, okay? So we did this, we did this, we did this, okay? And now we're doing this. Okay, so the peacemaker, okay? The peacemaker is somebody who does balance and partnerships, okay? So again, we're gonna put balance and partnerships since we have it up there twice, okay? When it comes to the initiator, okay, the initiator is talking about new beginnings and leadership, okay? So I'm gonna put here new beginnings. The explorer is somebody who talks about freedom and change, okay? And here we have change. So I'm going to write down change, okay? So when you put all of this together, right, the peacemaker is trying to bring balance and peace. This is about their relationships, duality, and, you know, sensitivity when it comes to harmonious relationships. Okay, the initiator is talking about new beginnings, right? So this is about you taking initiative. Okay, this is about individuality and self-motivating. Okay, what are you doing to motivate yourself so that you can move into new beginnings? The explorer talks about, like I say, taking adventure. Okay, so this is about curiosity, movement. Okay, movement is talking about the Eight of Wands. For anybody who resonates with that, the Eight of Wands is talking about taking action and movement. So this could be very significant for some of you guys when it comes to that. Okay, now for the last one, okay, this is 712. Okay, so 7 talks about spirituality and wisdom. Okay, so I'm gonna put spirituality here because that's what we're talking about, right? Okay, and then with 1, okay, we're talking about 1 again. So with 1, okay, like I said, this is about leadership as well. So I'm gonna put leadership. Okay, 2. Okay, this is about balance and partnerships. Okay, so I'm gonna put balance. So when we break this down, right, okay, we're talking about 712. We're talking about spirituality, leadership, and balance, okay? So when it comes to the number 7, okay, the number 7 is talking about the seeker, okay? So it's almost like, what are you seeking at this time? If you are on your spiritual journey, what are you seeking at this moment? That's what we're trying to figure out, okay? 1, we already know 1 talks about new beginnings and talks about, you know, leadership. So I'm going to put here for some of you guys, this is the initiator. Okay, 2. Okay, we don't really have 2 up here as well. So for some of you guys, this is about being the peacemaker. Okay. Okay, so we have this, this, and this. Okay, so when we talk about these things, right? 7 is talking about spirituality. Okay, if you are somebody who's seeing this angel number and you're the seeker, okay, it's almost like you are going into introspection. You're gaining knowledge. You're gaining more, you know, information, like very much analysis type of energy. Okay, when it comes to mystery, inner growth, you guys are tapping more into that. So you guys are seeking knowledge and information about spirituality. Okay, initiator talks about leadership. So some of you guys are taking a leadership role, being the initiator, showing up for yourself, showing up for other people so that they can know what it's like to be the initiator in a situation, or know what it's like to show up in a leadership role, okay? Leadership energy, CEO, boss type of energy, right? Doesn't necessarily mean it's a corporation, but it means that you're the first person to go out your way and do something. Usually, if that's the case, other people will follow. So it's almost like being a trendsetter without realizing you are a trendsetter, okay? Basically showing up for people in a sense where you know that you're benefiting them in the long run because it's a spiritual sense, right? Okay, so again, this is about spirituality. Okay, the initiator, okay, talks about, for some of you guys, this is about leadership, okay? So I'm going to write leadership. So if you are in spirituality and you are taking the initiative, right, to be the seeker. Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean that you are independent in what you're doing? Is this because you're self-motivated? What is it that you're doing for you to be able to be the seeker and initiate leadership so that other people can see this and follow? Okay, we also have the peacemaker as well. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is number 2. Okay, the peacemaker is talking about partnership and balance, right? So again, when it comes to your partnerships and balance, what exactly are you needing to balance out? Okay, even when it comes to spirituality, right? Are you changing the relationships that you have around you when it comes to spirituality, tapping more into people who are more harmonious, and harmonious in a sense where they resonate with you? So it's almost like you can meet people, they may talk a good talk, okay, but they're not on the same level as you spiritually, right? And again, no one's perfect. We're all on our journey, but it's almost like you want people in your energy who resonate with you because, again, if you're talking about certain things and you're going very in depth, you want to be able to be around people who can go in depth with you and not talk about, what celebrities are doing, or talking about what music just came out. It's more about self, okay? So anyways, I'm going to end it here, guys. If you want to take a picture of this, you can. But I am going to end it here because I did 2 videos so far when it comes to this. But I hope you guys were able to take away something from this video and kind of understand more in depth about the numbers, what they mean, and like the keywords that go with it. But I'm going to end it here, guys. So please take what resonates with you at this time. And I'll see you guys in my other video. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.